Yeah, that's why, because it's got it over here. Can I go over here to this one? Okay, I'm not going to work on that one. I'm going to work on this one, because this one is. Let's see. Let's go. I'm going to use green as the color. Not green. I have to use yellow. Development. Okay. Correction profile. Camera calibration. I'm just going to stick to that profile. And then edit in Photoshop. Render using Lightroom. See, is it gonna actually pop it up for me? Yes, it does. Okay, cool. Okay, how does that look on the Twitch feed? Okay, okay, it doesn't show the bottom bar. So at what point does it? Yeah, because it's cropping. The bottom is being cropped a little bit. Okay, so we have to remove this first. Okay, so then what we need to do is we need to use a which one? Yeah, the clone stamp. Because that doesn't belong. And then what I normally do is I normally go like this, so then you just okay, that didn't work out 100%. I gotta remove some of that. Okay, so that is gone now. Okay. Now I just check if I need to do any pixel editing on the face. Spot healing. don't know if, can you actually see that little bright white spot there? Like, I have no idea what that comes from. Is it the flash reflecting back on something on her face, or is it just moisture? I have no idea what that is. I always like to get rid of those kind of things if I'm super picky. Like, I'm not always picky, but sometimes I like to remove them. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to remove this hair. I don't know how that looks. And then change the size of my brush a little bit. Get rid of some more of the she's got a scratch on her hand, which is not, that's what I sometimes do too. Like, if they have a scratch on their hand, I will remove it, because it's not part of their normal appearance. So I just remove scratches. But if they have like a birthmark or something, or like a something that they've had all their life or something like that, I sometimes ask the model, like, I mean, would you want that thing removed, or just leave it there? Like, so it just I just go by what they want. Okay, so that's basically, I think, all I mean, some of this, because the way she's holding her hand, the hair is like coming over the sweater. That's part of the look. So I'm gonna just leave that. Then I'm gonna go into my skin processing app, plug in, and then let's see, I'm gonna do a side-by-side comparison here to see how much I need to how much correction I need to apply. Actually, normal appears to be pretty good for this one. Okay. Mask preview. Whoa, it's actually, it's grabbing a nice, it's doing a nice mask. It's masking out the whole sweater. That is really nice. I like that. It's automatic. I don't have to go in and manually do it. Well, what some people like to do is some people like to get rid of the red, like make the iris total, or sorry, not the iris, the white part totally white, so they get rid of the red. I don't remember how. I looked it up a while back on how to do that. I normally don't do that. Okay, so see, it softens all these whatever these are. See, there's actually a white thing on the lip there. We can actually go back, cancel here, and then fix that, and then come back, but that's not, I'm not concerned of that. Call this enhancement layer, enhance layer, then create my sharpen mask. Sharpen. High pass. Make it. I don't know. Wonder if I should go try like 2. Wonder how it would work as the setting of 2. No, I'm gonna go back to 5. One, 2, 3, 5. So if you go to like 50. 5. How does 10 look? 10 is too much, I think. 5. And then switch it to an overlay. You can see the subtle change in the eye. I don't know how well you would see it. I'm just going to look on my preview, see how. So the sharpen layer. Okay, go to the enhancement layer. And then go to my erasing tool, change the size a little bit, go to a soft brush, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the whole eye, including the lashes. I'm going to try I'm going to do the other eye here. This makes it easier to see the eye where you need to remove the mask, the enhancement mask, that is. Then you gotta do the lips. Unfortunately, I'm using a trackball and not a mouse, so that makes it a little bit more tricky. And I don't have a proper desk. I need to now that I'm doing creative, I need to set up a different configuration for my my streaming. Okay. Then I want to remove the sharpen layer from the lips. I don't like to sharpen. I want the lips to be soft. I don't want them to be as sharp as the rest of the face. Well, actually, like the eyes and whatnot. Okay, is that okay? Now I have to go and clean it up a little bit. You can see the eyes get sharper, and the lips don't change at all. And the sweater, you can see the sweater right here. If you look at the sweater here, you see that it gets sharpened. I like to see detail on the sweater. You can see because the overlay, the enhancement overlay mask is completely removed. You can see that the checkerboard pattern, it's completely removed. And what in this case too, what I want to probably do, I'm not 100% sure yet. You can see the hair is really sharp here, because it's most likely yeah, see, it's those gray areas are the ones that are like sharpened. So what I can do now is I can go over here and I can erase. If I erase all of this, go to a really big brush, then you can see that the hair gets sharper, because with the, like, if you look at the layer, like this layer, you can see, I mean, it's got a little bit of hair here in the gray area. Now this is completely removed. I mean, it's almost. I mean, the software removes a lot of it, uh, but I like to take the extra time to remove it all. Because I mean, this isn't. This doesn't take, and you don't have to be perfect in this. Well, I mean, if you want to be, you mean, some people are probably perfectionists and they're really good at it. I mean, I'm with a trackball. It's hard to follow along the edge of the edge of the hairline, and then. But now you can see that. You'll see, like when I toggle the sharpen layer, you'll see that the hair becomes sharper, and so do the eyes. Oh, another thing that I sometimes do is if the fingernails are in the image. Let's see. What I sometimes do as well is I remove the I removed the enhancement layer on the fingernails as well, so the fingernails appear sharp. And like if she has jewelry, like earrings or whatever, I would do those as well. Like, I mean, I think she has. Well, she's definitely got some jewelry on her face. It's not visible right now, but I mean, I can show you when she smiles really lots. She got a big smile. You'll see some jewelry, or people refer to it as body piercings. Now you can see the fingernails. Fingernails are sharpened. So anything that's gray now here gets sharpened. So if I zoom in on the fingernails, you can see. Hopefully, you can see the sharpness. And then we can adjust the sharpness as well. Here we can reduce the sharpness if we want. Say we wanted to like totally remove the sharpness. And go to like 50%. 50% of what it was before. But then there's you can't really see the difference, so okay, so now that's just gonna check. Where's my Whoa. What time is it? It's 3:05. Okay, I started streaming at 2 o'clock, I think. I think my hard drive went to sleep. Why did it save it as -2? Maybe there's an edit in there somewhere already. So that's the original. And then this is the edited version. Is there a way to before and after, left, right? Pish posh. Okay, does it actually do that? No, I think that's the same picture. Yeah, it's the same one. It doesn't. You can't do a side-by-side comparison here. Yeah, it looks way better. Like it looks way better without this hair strand in it. And then the person wants to at this point. I like this. I like this crop. I mean, you could probably crop a little bit on. You could probably crop it so it's. Can do this kind of a crop. Or then go super aggressive like I sometimes do. Um, go like this. Put her in the corner. Find a good. Oh no, yeah. Find a good good spot. And then open it up on this side a bit. I mean, it's totally how you want to show the picture. I mean, I like to put the model into the corner. But since this was not originally, like, it was not created like that. I mean, here's was this 173? Yeah, no, this was 72. This is a different image. Where were those other pictures that I did yesterday? Yeah, because this one was originally created with. I mean, it was created vertically. So it wasn't planned the same way my diagonal one. This image was planned because that's how it was taken. Even though this says edit, it was taken like that. Let's see, how do I say? Go to collection. Does it actually? You can't go to the collection. Why can't you go to the collection? Library. where's the original? Is this the original? Development module. Yeah, well, this one's highlighted in yellow. That one's already copy one. This one has like, see, that's the original. That's how the original was. That was actually a copy of the original. That's the cool thing about Lightroom, is you can create a virtual copy. So if you want to okay, let's go back to the library, go back to the top, go to the quick, and let's, like, if we wanted to work with say this image, go into the development module, crop, exposure. So if we wanted to work with this one in this state, you can, I think it creates it, I can't remember how, oh yeah, create virtual copy. So you can create a virtual copy, so then you end up having, it calls it copy 2 for some reason. I must have already copied it at some point. So basically, then you're not working with the original. You're just working with a virtual copy. See, she does have earrings or ear piercings. I mean, what I sometimes do is okay, the auto didn't, that's not a good setting. She's got at least 2 ear piercings, looks like. Not that it matters. Edit in Photoshop. For this photo, okay, where is the brightness, contrast? Actually, levels. Levels is what you want to work with. To brighten it up. Let's look at the histogram. How the histogram changes. You can play with the middle. so you can brighten the face or darken it. Because there's a lot of white like you can go all the way up to about that point. Like the histogram gets messed up until you repair it. So basically, you can look at the original. Original is like that. Well, the original in Photoshop is like that. And then the enhanced, where the skins, where the face is made brighter. The reason this has to be done on this, just for anybody that wasn't listening in on my previous streams, my creative streams, that is. Do I have? Yeah, this is roughly the setup. I don't remember if we had this light or not, but basically this was the studio section that we were in the cyclics or cyclorama, whatever. I forget how to pronounce the word. The white background here and the white everywhere. I mean, this is a very poorly painted surface, but I mean, you can always make it white. Basically, the model is standing along the edge here, except somewhere over here, like farther from this background. And then I have a big light source, which is I think it's 1.9 meters in diameter, but it's like a polygon, like multi-sided. I don't know what they call that. I think it's a polygon, like it's a multi-sided, like a stop sign, but I think it has more sides than a stop sign. It's a really nice light source. This model here is also, her back is against the against the background. This is Lightroom. Why is it not showing me the what am I in? Oh, I'm not in the development module. That's why. Did it actually not show it in the library? It doesn't show that. Yeah, in the library it doesn't show that. You have to be in the development module, because that's 100%. It's 100% white. So we go back to the You can see that it's 100%. Go back to Photoshop. And then we can bring this into the photo enhancer. It makes it a little bit darker, I think. Mask. See, it doesn't change the brightness or the contrast. You can go high key. Okay, high key makes her. Actually, that's not. I could actually tweak her more. I could tweak her in. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna go high key, and then I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna say enhance, and then okay, I'm gonna see. Okay, so we can. It was 169, I think. I could probably undo that. Modify layer. Yeah. So what we can do is see, that's what the enhancement layer looks like. What we can do is we can put a brightness layer, or we can do, that was levels, we can do curves. Increase contrast. Can't remember what the that makes it way too dark. Lighter. Okay, so how does that? Okay, that makes it lighter, so I can probably tweak it more lighter. You can adjust it any way you like. The problem is when you go too much lighter, the hair right here, I don't know if you can see my cursor, I'm going to change it to a pointer. The hair starts disappearing. So you don't want to do it too much. So like curves might not be the correct way to do that. Brightness. Contrast doesn't make any difference. Contrast is not increased in this case. So brightness, bump up the brightness. I mean, that causes her hair right here to start disappearing. I mean, we don't need to do it here. We can do it later in Lightroom. So this, like, I mean, this particular picture doesn't necessarily need any sharpening, because there's no direct light on the eyes, so there's no direct catch lights in the eyes. Catch light is basically a reflection of the flash, or the strobe in the eyes. Some people add that in afterwards. So we can erase the eyes. And then we can erase the lips, the enhancement layer for the lips. Oh yeah, this is weird, because we picked a different, what did I pick? I picked high key. So basically it changed the color of the lips as well. So removing it, this actually I like this actually. I like this effect when the lips become, you know, you see the color of the lips. What is that? Yuck, that's ugly. I went too far. Too close to the edge. How far? Oh. This might not actually even be a good idea to do this. I'm not sure. Because this time you have to be really close. You have to be very accurate along the edge. That's too close to the edge. We can create a sharpen layer. High pass filter. I'm gonna go 0.5. Go overlay. You can see a subtle change in the eyes. You can actually see the photographer, me, in her eyes. I actually like that when the lips are like that, but I have to see if I have to go closer to the if I have to erase more of the edge here. Like when you start doing this kind of stuff, you have to, well, I mean, I usually never had enough time to go into this much, like into like really nitty-gritty pixel level editing. My objective is always to get 99% of the picture done in camera, so you don't have to do anything except crop the picture and you're done. What I would with this particular picture, what I would do, and I forget exactly how, because I only did it. I think I only did it once, where what I did was I highlighted or like masked the lips, okay, and what I did was I enhanced the lip color completely in Photoshop. I made them like totally red. You have to draw an outline for the lips, and you have to bypass the opening and the teeth, and then you can like dump different colors, and you can just play around with the color on what color you want the lips to become. You can change the color to anything you want. Like what I'm going to probably do is I'm going to offline. I'm going to look up the procedure again, because I forget how to do it. Like I'm not an expert in Photoshop, by no means. What I usually end up doing is like if I'm working on something and I say, oh, how do you do this? How do you do that? Like if I come up with an idea while I'm editing a photo, and then I say, okay, let's figure out how to do it. Like what I should have done is this. There's a laugh line here. I think they call these laugh lines. Probably would have been a good idea to edit the photo before I brought it in here, because now when you have multiple layers, it becomes tricky if you want to get rid of this laugh line. What you can do though is you can merge the layers and then edit it, but then you lose the ability to do any changes in the different layers. I mean, there's a lot of people that like you see this, like like I probably got the level set too wrong, because you see the bikini bikini top. It's like the pattern is there now, but if I add the level adjustment, it disappears. So what I have to do is I have to readjust the levels to make sure that it's okay. That's not the right direction to go. The middle. Okay, the middle one isn't going to change that for me, so I have to just undo that. Undo layer. You can actually create masks using Photoshop. Let's see. Whoa. Okay, overlay. I forget how to use this. I've used this before. Show original. And then you can just go I don't even think it's doing anything. Okay, see here you can actually yeah, that's probably how I can create the lips. Except I shouldn't be using that one. I shouldn't be using that layer. Did I hit cancel? That makes her too dark. Sample in the image to set gray point. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Okay, that didn't work. Gray point. Sample black point, white point. Okay, so white, I'm gonna just do. That's what I sometimes use to get the whites to reappear, is I use press Alt to display clipping preview. Oh, what? What did it say? Press what? Press Alt to display clipping preview. Alt. Alt where though? Oh, okay, cool. See now the face is too dark again. See, I don't want the bikini top or bra or whatever this actually is. I don't want to lose the detail. Toggle layer visibility. Oh, okay, that toggles that. What does this one do? Press to view previous state. Oh, I see. Okay. This adjustment affects all layers below. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, I love that. Now the lips turn better color now. Cool. Let's see if I move this down here. Oh, that's freaky, man. That's freaky. Oh, that's too freaky. I don't like that. Let's go here. No, it has to be the top layer. Actually, no. Sorry, just a second. Let's see what. It has to be the top. It has to be the top layer. Oh, but that now the eyes become dark now. She almost looks like a vampire. She turns into a vampire. So that's I'm gonna call that the vampire filter. I actually kind of like this one. Her eyes now, though. Her eyes are too dark now. Density. Layer mask. Whoa, look at that. Okay, so I'm drawing these things. Ugh. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Cancel that. Layer mask density. I don't want the layer mask density. Yeah, this actually makes her look like a, to me, to some degree, look like a vampire. So I don't know, do I like that or that? The lips changed. changed drastically. I don't like that. And I probably can't go far enough back. Create new document from current state. Create a new snapshot. Should have created a snapshot before I started it. Altering the picture. The detail in the eyes is completely gone, but it's probably actually, you know what, I think because of the fact that it shows you too much detail in the eye of what she's looking at. I'm gonna switch to this because this makes it less noticeable. So that's it. That's all she wrote. I'm gonna finish that one off like that. Whoosh. Okay, she's gone from there now. Okay, so that's... And then here we can, like, if we really wanted to, we could change, I mean, we could make it even brighter if we want, but that's no good. So then I can... What setting does it allow me to use? Okay, so it's in that mode. What if I change that? That doesn't do anything. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna just do because the lens thing doesn't do anything anyway. The black levels. I like, this is something I really like playing with, is the black levels. Let's see if I'm just gonna see if this makes any difference. Okay. Control Z. Control Z. Okay, get rid of that. I want to go back to the current. Okay, to that setting, and then adjust the blacks. Which way? Okay, that makes it brighter. We could have actually used this to brighten it after the fact. Whoosh, super dark. It's probably good without any modifications. This picture, because of the fact that the hairline, the forehead, it's super narrow. Doing a corner crop chops too much of her. Actually, that might be. I'm just wondering if that would be any better than. I don't like. It's not. I want it like I want it how it was shot. So this was I think the original shot. It was basically. Oh yeah, I had already created a virtual copy. Did I accidentally create two virtual copies? I don't remember. Yeah, this is cool. I like this. I like this. I'm gonna just. I really like this. I really like this. Mm. Creative. Oh, did I just? Shit, I didn't want to do that. I didn't know. Well, I actually went into creative. Okay. But what were the other settings though? Shit. Oh shit. I got the wrong settings. Screen. Watermark. I don't have any watermarks. Copyright. Okay, so 0169. I don't know how is it gonna look okay? You know what I can do? I can do that. Opacity. 80%. Color. What if I went black? Out black. I like white. Angle. Okay, I don't know if I like that. Go to 90% opacity. Update preset. Yeah, that's more like it. I like that. Black might actually look better, but